Yo, One Piece chapter 1166, titled New Tales. We're finally back after the long break. It felt like such a long break. Finally back to the One Piece manga. The sun is shining down on me on this Friday morning. Chapter came out pretty late yesterday, so I couldn't read it, but we're here now. Haven't seen anything on it, so I can't wait. Let's just get right into it. I'm seeing we have a color spread. All right. We're having a color spread with Yamato and okay, I see Shinobu, I see Totoko. All right. I thought maybe Oda was implying the Yamato was part of the crew, like kind of how Jinbei slowly got into the color spreads. Now we have Yamato. No, because we do have the other Wano characters, which are allies, of course. But I do like this little fall color spread, super cute. Love the colors, love the fits. These are adorable fits, and I wonder, because the live action is now incorporating fits into the arcs, fits from the color pages, from the color spreads. I wonder if now Oda has in his mind that the fits he's drawing might eventually get to the live action. That just came to me. I wonder if that's in any way in his mind. Obviously, where we are right now in the story, there's a ton of content to use different fits from. So obviously, why would you use it from these new color spreads? But, you never know. It might be in his mind. Yamato's looking adorable though. And I'm loving Usopp's denim and red color scheme. Great jackets on both Luffy and Zoro. Awesome all around. All right, but let's head on to the actual chapter. Last chapter ended with Roger and Garp using their max mass, right? Using everything they have into their hockey attack. What was it? In Infinity. So I'm already forgetting the name. Ace, God of Fire, Slash, and then like Infinity Punch, looking like Gatling. But now we're starting off 1166 with rocks down, holes in them, slashes all over them, Garp and Roger in the background. The aftermath of the battle. Fuck, man. We hit the climax. And now what is Oda cooking in post God Valley? That's what I want to see. Ugh, he's coughing. Did they really break the curse? Rox isn't fully dead. Rox gets to have some last words? Oh, please spill the beans to Garp and Roger. Give these boys a goal. That's what I'm seeing here. Roger slumped. Garp slumped. Rox eyes open. ... Oh my god. I know I have a bubble to read, but I see that hair. I'm seeing that crescent on the left. So Rox could have survived. That's crazy. Come on. Stay alive. This island is... And then we see the crescent. You see the gods' knights marching. Here's the thing. We still need, like, Whitebeard to get scarred by Figureland Garland. Because Whitebeard had, he said to Shanks, that face reminded me of the scar. We still need that moment. I feel like there's a lot of things, like little things. Like, okay, Garp saw the demon in Roger. Is that still coming up, or was that what we just saw? Like, what were these things that Oda was hinting at? Just really quickly, before I move on with the chapter, in case it gets said here or anywhere. I believe that Polo Graham, Graham Polo, which now Marco Polo, hilarious. Last chapter, we figured that out. But I didn't realize his name would have been Marco Polo, because Graham Polo, that's his first name. Anyway, I still feel like that's not his dad. I think that's actually Marco. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is his dad and Whitebeard's just collecting all the kids of everybody. But I would like it. And this is like, I don't know if this is going to happen this chapter, next chapter, if it ever happens. Whitebeard doesn't want Graham on his ship. But what if Graham has the phoenix fruit, sacrifices himself as Garling is about to kill Whitebeard because Whitebeard's getting in the way? Whitebeard thinks this bro just sacrificed himself for me and saved my life. And then he resurrects because he has the phoenix, but he resurrects as a child. Now, the ages don't really match up if he resurrects as a complete baby. But maybe there's like some sped up time stuff. I don't know. If it turns out Marco's just Graham's kid, that's fine too. But I want the phoenix fruit to somehow be incorporated. And then we could get the Figureland scarring Whitebeard along with Marco's like resurrection and the reason why he's like Whitebeard's right hand, even though he's young. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's just move on. I just seeing Garling reminded me of that little theory I had in my head. Damn it. It's too late. Roger, Garp, run. I love it because he knows they saved him. He's not mad at them. I love Rocks, dude. You can't die here. Does he sacrifice himself for Roger and Garp? Bro. And we also see Summers, and we know that Rayleigh and Scopper are literally on their way, which is like before the island gets Lelucia'd. They need to get Roger and Garp out of there, or at least just Roger. You know what I mean? Like it's these little things I'm waiting for right now at the end of God Valley. You can't die here. Oh yeah. There's one more thing I wanted to say. Damn, Garling ready to do the finishing blow on what he suspects to be the end of the Davy clan. Is Rock saying this through the voice of all things? Like these little bubbles. These aren't thoughts. Is he telepathing this to Roger and Garp right now before his death? Because he knows they can hear him? I wanted to say, thanks for stopping me. Fuck, dude. Dude, I'm like, yo. Rox's last words were thank you to Roger and Garp, and I hope they heard that, man. But look, this man was alive still. How's Rox? Damn, they actually got them out of there. Why are we skipping? Why are we skipping? Oh, dude. Oda. Why are we you know Scopper versus Sommers was right there. Why are we skipping that? I know Scopper versus Sommers was right there. That would have been the only moment they really would have met. Those rocks. You're worrying about the enemy? I'm your enemy too. This is Garp. So they're carrying out both Garp and Roger, alright. Rayleigh, tell me, what happened to Rox? He was killed. Fuck. But Oda's making it... Oda's not showing us what happened. Bro. I know Scopper versus Sommers happened right there. Rayleigh, what are you hiding? ... He was killed. I don't believe you. Now I'm suspicious. I'm sussed out. Okay, there's a sword to his neck. Fair. Could have been killed. That doesn't mean they didn't take his body, though. They could have taken his body. Oof. Why am I thinking they might have a rock seraphim right now? I'm like on a different plane of existence in my head right now. We're 10 minutes in and I'm like barely into this chapter. I need to hurry up. He was killed. Hurry! The island's collapsing. Don't let the pirates escape! Roger's ship is on the move! Fire! This event would leave no marks on the pages of history. So somehow, God Valley is already collapsing. Oda, you're skipping a lot here. I don't know when we're going to come back to the God Valley flashback, but I feel like you're skipping a lot. You know what I mean? This event would leave no mark on the pages of history. The crumbling island was swallowed by the waves and consumed by fog, like curtains closing on a grand stage. That was the essence of the God Valley incident. So we have Marines firing, Garp, Roger injured, Whitebeard fucked up, Big Mom fucked up. Just a tear through the sky with lightning coming down. Let's go! Full speed ahead! Yeah! I feel like there's an ancient weapon above those clouds. I feel like there's an ancient... It's shining down upon me right now. This lightning, this... Be it Uranus or whatever. I'm feeling it right now. Oda, this feels like Oda's, picking up the pace. He's trying to skip some stuff I don't appreciate. The silence in the incident's wake lasted only a moment before a massive bolt of lightning split the heavens. And with that, the curtain rose for new tales to unfold. New era. The new world has begun. I had the New World shirt in the last chapter reaction. We basically have Roger and Garp, legends of their time. Whitebeard, Big Mom, Kaido, the Yonko. Dragon, little baby Shanks in a treasure chest. Kuma, Ivankov, and Guinea, and baby Blackbeard. Truly their era. And this is like the era before Luffy, right? There's the in-between right now. This is the in-between era. The rise of Dragon and the Revolutionaries. The rise of the Yonko. Blackbeard, planning, plotting. Okay. Roger, pirate's ship. The Eurojacks. Still? Hold it in. Just wait till Roger's up. Come on, Captain. Oh, so they're like not opening the treasure yet. Still? Hold it in. Just wait till Roger's up. Come on, Captain. I'm dying to open up the treasure chests. Roger. Gloriosa's there. Sorry to worry you guys. Yeah, we're thrilled. More importantly, check it out. Don't you care about me at all? Shaki's safe and sound. Oh, he's cuddling up to Rayleigh. And we scored a ton of treasure to boot. What a great haul. All they cared about was treasure, man. And Shaki, that was their goal. And they even got Gloriosa. Huh? What? It's coming from that chest. There's something in there. Open it carefully. Roger himself opening it up. Click. Huh? A baby? So this was the panel that we saw after Film Red came out of Oda confirming that Shanks is a Figureland. But we did not, I don't think we saw Roger injured in that panel. So there is a little bit of a retcon. Or any of them really injured. I think we need to go back and see exactly what that looked like in that sketch. I think it was a sketch. But I'm glad Oda, that wasn't just a thing, like an SBS thing. It is officially in the story, Shanks being in the treasure chest. Rock's pirates wiped out. Predictably, News coverage was falsified. Only one aspect of the story was highlighted: the heroism of Garp. And of course, we have the news coup, so Morgan's got his little paws on this. It says here that the Rock's pirates have been vanquished. Rox is dead. I knew it. Vice Admiral Garp is the strongest. Garp! Garp! He's a hero. Grand Line, Navy HQ. What the hell is this article? Vice Admiral Garp. I can't wait to get my hands on that Morgan's fella. Relax, Garp. He only wrote that stuff because the government paid him off. We got young Sengoku with his sideburns looking like mine right now. And the world government and relax, Garp. He only wrote that stuff because the government paid him off. The world government and the Marines are a massive organization, massive organizations. If you count the member nations' armies, we're talking about tens of millions of soldiers worldwide. It's impossible to account for everyone's actions and motivations. So if the top brass ever do strike me as insane, I'd simply turn a blind eye to it. Come again? Just like I said. You're just another promoting. Damn. Okay. This is what we wanted to see. Garp standing on business versus Sengoku. The fucking... I'm look, you know, some people are Sengoku fans. He's got those Kobe glasses on. I see it. But I'm with Garp over here, man. And I know this isn't the time to go against the world government. We still got years to go. But god damn it. So Sengoku's basically saying, it's you against the world. That's what he's saying. If the top brass ever do strike me as insane, I'd simply turn a blind eye to it. If Sengoku sees crazy shit going on in the world, bro is gonna be a cog in the machine. Come again? It's like I said, you're just another promotion-chasing fool. See that? Shut up! What good can you do barking from the bottom of the cliff? You know what? How about both of you make sword? How about that? Hey, you too. If you ever stray and get corrupted, I'll kill you myself. How reassuring. Guess that's what friends are for. Okay. So Sengoku's like, I'll turn a blind eye, I'll be a cog, but I'm not going to be corrupted. While Garp is like, I'm already not corrupted. And I'm trying to figure out how I can get back at these assholes. Okay. So you're not quitting then, Garp? Idiot. There are still things at the bottom of the cliff that need a guard dog. Hard line. So he says, what good can you do barking from the bottom of the cliff? And Garp says, there's still shit at the bottom of that cliff that need a guard dog. Little Kobe's barking up to Akainu in Marineford. And you know what? Thinking back to Garp's reaction to Kobe speaking up to Akainu, bro is flabbergasted. But that's probably because it's the first time he's seen anybody. Because, like, okay, Aokiji was his apprentice. Fine. But Aokiji's kind of given Sengoku, honestly, right now. Sengoku's like a Kizaru Aokiji type. Like, I see that. You know, he's a cog, but he's also trying to, like he's trying to keep course, like, not too corrupt, you know, still thinking about the people, maybe. But then Kobe's, like, the first time Garp's seen anybody do that to a Kainu, an admiral, and, I mean, the next fleet admiral. You know, that's a big dude with a magma fruit who just basically murdered Whitebeard. That's a big dude. You're gonna die. So Garp saw himself in Kobe, for sure, man. But okay, there's still things at the bottom of the cliff that need a guard dog. That's why he's staying. But he doesn't want to get promoted. Because he doesn't want to get corrupted. He doesn't want to get controlled. Fair. Oh, we're finally going back to Elbaf after like how long, dude? Like ever since Loki was a kid. Ever since like the Hachinosu stuff with rocks, right? Elbaf, New World. You again? I ain't letting you on my ship. Loki, distraught, finding out that his Roger, basically. This is Odin reacting to Roger's death, right? This is Loki reacting to Rox's death, his idol being murdered. I'm shocked bro didn't go after Garp, I'll be honest. Or Roger. Considering that's what the paper said, and I'm sure the kid would believe it. You again? I ain't letting you on my ship. How many times do I gotta tell you, Pipsqueak? You think I want a brat on my crew? What is this? The guy I want ain't giving me the time of day, but his snot-nosed brat won't leave me alone. Not Loki talking about Nika, of course, dude. Hey, Rox. I think you're Nika. Oh, shit. But look, we got him stabbing Loki, but now look at them chilling. Like, they're chilling beside each other. I love Rox, man. Rest in peace. Hey, Rox. I think you're Nika. Nika. The warrior of liberation who will destroy the world while laughing. Destroy it? I'm aiming to be the king of the world. Besides, if anyone's got that sort of power, it's Harald. Huh? Besides, if anyone's got that sort of power, it's Harald. Huh? I love that. Even though he's dead, we're getting flashback within flashback. We're getting fucking Loki talking with Rox, dude. Listen up, Loki. Somewhere out there, the Galera are slumbering. They're an outrageous band of ravagers. And the only one who can put them back into play is your pops. I'm gonna continue to rally the rogues of the world. So just imagine if Harald and I teamed up. Who could possibly stop us then? Wow, that's awesome. So, why aren't you and Pop's allies already? Because of love. But I'm gonna come back. Again and again. I don't care if it takes 100 or 200 meetings. Fuck, dude. So Rox's promise to Loki is that he will see him forever. Like, he's gonna see him until like old age, you know. But Loki's distraught, reading about his hero's death. Loki's saying, "You're Nika," and he's like, "I don't want to destroy the world. I want to seize it. I want to free it." The warrior of liberation will destroy the world while laughing. Fuck. And he's talking about Galela, that the fact that we're convinced that we saw the Galela ancient giants frozen on Punk Hazard is one of the most insane things Otis foreshadowed post time skip, I think. The fact that we know where they are is crazy. But he doesn't know that. He doesn't know where they are. Double page spread coming. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. It's a vicious assault. King Harald of Elbaf is Have any civilians been harmed? No. On a certain island. He attacked another giant. Some thug. It's quite a brutal scene. Huh. You still don't get it. I understand. Really, I'm sorry. I'll never steal from humans again. You don't get it. None of you do. Oh. He's brutal about it, bro. He's brutal about it. Huge trash heaps like you are responsible for the terror in our race's history. And that's why we can't be trusted. We only desire to peacefully engage with the world now. But they can't trust that. Your Highness, he's already out cold. I didn't want to jeopardize Elbaf's chances of joining the world government. That was my only reason for not helping him. I forsook my closest friend as he begged me for aid. I left him to die. But it doesn't feel like luck's on my side anymore, Harold. Lend me a hand. Fuck. Men crying, dude. Oh, dude. Oda, I don't think Oda, no one does it better than Oda with the manliness, positive masculinity. Seeing the brotherhood, seeing men crying over each other, the regret that they have over the decisions that they make. This dude's foaming at the mouth. Bro is killing this man. Harold is taking it out on this poor motherfucker. Destroying a village just to kill a giant. We gotta wait. Like, if this chapter doesn't end with him removing his horns, next chapter definitely will. But there's no turning back now. And that talk that he had was right before God Valley. He could have saved rocks, man. Imagine Harold on God Valley. You're wiping celestial dragons when he finds out. I will never, ever forgive a giant who does evil. And then he has Loki, his own son, who will vow to destroy the world simply because the world killed his idol. Fuck, man. Giant King loses it. Navy HQ. We get Garp talking to Dragon. Oh God, what is he gonna say? Oh God, what is he gonna say? Navy HQ underground detention cell. Tap. Dad, I'm gonna quit the Marines. Okay. And you, I despise you. Okay. Clank. Fuck, that's it. That's all we get. That's all we get. That's all we get. That's all we get. That's their whole relationship. That's it. Garp understands, but he can't explain it. Why can't you explain it to your son? Do you think it's going to leak? That you're like... He could have... Tell your son about Sword. Have the plan right here. Make him the captain of Sword. Fuck Drake. There shouldn't have been revolutionaries. Dragon should have had an internal revolution within the Marines. Fuck, man. But he can't. Because he thinks his dad, especially with the position he's at, is like a massive cog. Fuck, man. Harold! I've made up my mind, Ida. Elder Jarl. I don't care about appearances anymore. Ajrun, Loki, you are both my precious sons. I want you to get along when I'm gone. And do what you can to support Elbaf. But the thinking is like completely separated. That ship's from Elbaf. Oh, bro is going to attack Marineford. Oh! My apologies, King Harald, but my superiors have ordered me to not let you land. High-ranking Marines and leaders of the world government, I ask that you please hear me out. Oh, he's gonna fucking do it right here, right now. Allow me to atone for the sins of the past 1,000 years. I apologize for every wrong the giant race has committed. The children of Elbaf are being raised to live without harming others, so that one day they may walk hand in hand with humanity. I do all this to prove our unwavering commitment to peace. I'll do whatever it takes to atone for our sins, even if it means becoming a slave. And just fucking Emu's eye. Is there light at the end of this tunnel? Bro, holy fuck, I have chills right now. He fucking ripped out his horns. At Marineford? Brother. Ah. Oh, I'm over my time limit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ, I knew that's how it was going to end. But doing it at Marineford is crazy. Harold's a fucking baller. I need more Dragon and Garp, but I feel like that's it. That's all we're going to get. Fuck me, man. All right. I'll see you guys next time. I can't wait for the discussions this week. No break. I'll see you next time. Peace out. Bye.